So Matt fucked up.
I did.
Yes. That's how that
get real
works.
I got
about
a
it.
lot of shit
That's
going
how that
on
works.
right now.
You
And
do.
I
It's
mean,
not your
Rachel,
fault.
you're about to die. You just got consumed by
Get
Cthulhu.
together, man.
Not fair.
Thank you, sir. You do amazing work. Time out as I update the map overlay. I have 13 of them. Most of
Maybe
them
this
don't.
is on-
Almost complete set. Collect them
Nobody
all.
thought about that.
Almost there.
Almost
I'm
there.
going to start making limited edition ones.
Yes. Foils. You had a little silver outline.
Yeah, we're gonna make cards.
I'm gonna take a graphic design course, and I'm gonna put like a Cthulhu thing, like eating Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Jamie,
that
he's
was-
just
like,
gonna
hey,
be
Kind
through
of cool. You have themed backgrounds.
Jamie, you have succeeded
Did
very
everyone-
well. Good job.
It
Thank you
all
again.
comes to its demise in the end.
everyone in the right order, but there's just like a faint outline of a dick on Matt's face.
You have to pause it to see it.
Just like a little twirly mustache. Yeah.
The glasses, eyes.
Just a guy hanging
Oh
out
my
of his
God,
mouth.
Mike, you have disadvantage the whole day. How did
Subliminal
that happen?
message.
I don't understand. It's
It
amazing.
all happens so fast. It's all subliminal.
It's like everyone, your DC is 12. Jamie, your DC is 57. Please
Oh
run.
no. Are we live? Did that get captured live? I feel bad.
Yes, we're absolutely live right now, and your armor class is half. I don't mean half what it was. It's just like one half. It's like less than one.
You did too much.
That's funny. Oh, wait. Are we live?
Okay.
You invented a new category called challenged. You roll 2 dice. And like,
Yes, please roll challenged. Oh, 1. Yes, that's accurate. That's correct.
Roll 4 dice, and you take the 2 lowest ones and you subtract them from each other.
Oh, you know what I just realized? I haven't.
No,
Close
you
your
didn't put
eyes.
it on the coming soon. Yeah, I've hurt your ears.
Look away. Okay, here we go.
oh wait, come back.
If I avert
Not
my ears, how
looking.
will I know when I can look again?
I can't hear anything.
Just don't
You
look.
don't get to know.
Don't look. That's better. I don't think I actually gave anything away. It was just I had the DM map up versus the player map. So I do have.
I don't know. It wasn't
Huh?
Clang.
I don't know. It wasn't looking.
Good.
Matt's not wearing a hat.
You-
I feel uncomfortable.
You listen to
Yeah.
you listen
Don't
to
we all?
requests very nicely, and I'm happy. So I've got. Oh shoot! What's your owl's name?
Puzzle.
Puzzle. Puzzle. So Puzzle, I've got
Yes.
the miniature version above
Eyes
you.
owl.
And we are going to make a little correction. Heath brought that up. He did a little research and discovered or remembered that Pazel has her own initiative, and we'll be doing that from here on out. Just FYI to the nobody that's listening.
We love you.
Matt
Oh,
just invalidated you.
divide by
Take that,
0.
dear listener.
Divide by 0. Let me add.
Oh God, we broke the internet.
Somebody had to. It's getting ridiculous out there.
Yeah, thank
I'll
God.
get another one out of storage.
Oh, no.
Someone make amends to the viewer.
The viewer. That's right.
So I watched the
Hold on.
entire.
Hold on, I'll take care of it. Sorry.
Yeah, your wife is our
Wow.
Doing
biggest
God's
fan.
Doing God's work.
I watched the entirety of the whole Marvel timeline thing, the movies. I didn't do the TV shows because, damn. But like, it's interesting.
Yeah.
It's interesting to watch all the movies in timeline order, and
Yeah.
I forgot where I was going with this, but never
Just
mind.
rewind. It's really
I
fun.
did. This is the thing I did.
Watch it.
I had this in the background as I did other things, so it was great. It was fun. It's wonderful. Do you guys remember what happened last time?
I wrote it down.
Did you? What,
If
did,
I
what,
say no, will we get out of this situation?
actually, Mike, do you have a
We were in the
recap?
middle of an activity.
I don't have a recap
Okay.
other than we picked a lock, found an abandoned theater, watched a magical play, inspect the illusions on the stage, and then Alma got snagged by a tentacle.
Okay.
Hey, almost. We don't know yet.
Well, that's true. I mean, I did roll
wait,
off
wait.
error.
Now,
Yes. I mean, Mike,
The tentacle was shooting out of the trapdoor as I walked by
it's
it.
very
so,
Japanese.
you know.
Like, it was off to the
Oh,
side
yeah.
a little bit, but it didn't quite do that.
Two Japanese, two Japanese.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Mike, you did an amazing job that one time with your whole recap, so I'm going to ask you every time, just in case you happen to do it again. But yeah.
All right. I'll start writing more.
All right.
That's a challenge.
I have
Challenge
a couple of
accepted.
notes here. I have Yothib, who is sort of featureless, gray, and slim. And then I have, I believe that's their leader. Maybe no, that's the guy that has come in and took the rat.
He took the
Yalvid.
rat, yes.
Yes.
And
have
then Yothib, yes.
Stop.
Sorry, I've defaulted to the French spelling or the French pronunciation.
That makes
And
sense.
then Kazmogen.
Casma.
Yes.
Yeah. Either way, tomato
He's got the
Kazmogen.
kids.
skates.
Something about the Malachite fortress.
Yes.
And he has the
Or-
children.
That they
Has
sell.
the children.
He
Think of the
is.
That's
children.
that's what I have written down. He has the children in a Malachite fortress that's where the kids are.
So there's more than that. Like there was one more step to the fact that he has the children. He sells the children.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
that's
see.
what I said. He sells them.
Right? Did you say that? Okay. I thought I got that out there. So he is selling the kids off as slaves. Basically in the Underdark.
well,
I
that's-
mean, you're down deep and you know that there's some sort of malachite structure below you where this Casmogen guy is, and they bring these skulks and these other beings that are in this old city, this old gnomish city, are going up to the city, going up to Cauldron, and have been stealing children.
How has no one noticed this?
Well, that's the thing. Like it's
They
not
have noticed.
been
That's what we're here for.
right.
I mean,
it's-
before this,
Yeah.
Well, there have been kidnappings. I mean, there's organized crime in Cauldron. There are just disappearances for no reason. There are all kinds of things. So people do disappear, but never 4 children all at once from the orphanage. That's
They got,
the
they got
thing that
greedy.
sticks out. Like kids normally aren't even taken. It's more of adults or even older children. Like this is the whole fantasy
Yeah,
setting.
it's about
17's an adult kind of thing, but this is 4 children that have been taken all at once. And this has never happened. So that's kind of what's piqued everybody's interest and got the Church of St. Cuthbert involved. That's why you're here. However,
I do have one
yes.
more note.
Yes.
Is that we discovered that Boxy has a brother and his brother is an asshole.
Yes.
Yes.
And you determined that he's
Literally.
literally the shape of an asshole bouncing around somewhere.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's
yeah.
puckering.
I
Like,
can't wait. Can't wait to find
yeah.
Pucker up, Buttercup.
Oh, shit. That's his name. I just decided Buttercup.
Buttercup.
However, right now,
better.
Alma is in the struggle of her life.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You guys. Yeah.
She's in the struggle for the end of her life.
Right? Because we're rolling initiative.
We are rolling initiative. You guys stepped into this theater. You watched the play, as you said. And as Alma went up to kind of check out the black curtain behind, there is a trap door on the stage, which, you imagine things pop out for stage stuff. It dropped down, and a gray, long tentacle struck out everybody, including Pazel, this week. Roll initiative.
All right.
Nice Foley work, whoever that was, by the way.
Yeah, really. I don't know how to do that.
I think I need to silence one of my 15 computers I'm working with. All right, there we go. All right, anybody got above a 20?
Yeah. Oh. People are still rolling, I think.
no.
No. Okay, 15 to 20.
19 for Farazan.
Farazan, 19. Good. The big
Khaldun 18.
Khaldun right behind Farazan. 15. That was 15. 10 to 15.
I got a 14.
14 for Alma. Below that.
Azel's got a 14.
7 for Teratiel.
All right.
The road. The dexterous, the swift one.
I don't want to talk about it, but apparently
taken.
I've angered the gods of random number generators this week.
Has it been low all week?
In one second edition game, I rolled a 1, and then I threw a hero point on it, and I replaced it with a 2. And then my next roll in that game was a 3. So now I fear rolling because the next roll is clearly going to be a 4.
Oh, that's
I feel
awful. That's absolutely fantastic.
But you know
And-
what?
and
You're
that-
that close to a flush.
Yeah, you're due.
That's-
That's
That's
how
right,
random
that's
numbers
true.
work.
That's right.
That's, That's one game out of about 4 that have had similar stories I can share.
You should go straight to Vegas because you're due.
Yeah.
Now,
Been
that
there.
reminds me, Jamie, you're running running a game on our Discord channel right now, aren't you? Did you just start one?
I just started one like 3-4 days ago, I guess.
A play by post.
Play by post.
Yeah.
The Harrowing.
Harrowing.
Pathfinder First Edition for 9th level characters.
That's cool. I've always wanted to do play by post.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
Well, I can probably kill somebody off and have to make an opening.
Hey.
Mike, you're out.
Next
You're
time
out.
one of the characters bamps through a portal. Don't know where she went.
Well, give me about 3 weeks. I'm
Yeah.
slogging through stuff right now, so I'm not.
Join the
Don't kill Mike. I like
Blackberry
Mike.
Discord server.
It's a play by post. In 3 weeks, we'll have gotten to the second round of whatever combat's coming up.
It's funny, Mike.
gonna
You're,
be-
you're talking
It's gonna be
about.
combat. I didn't prepare for that.
Wait, there's rules. There's dice. Mike, talking about rolling low. Like, we just recorded last week for Rocks Over Lords, and Adam, in his usual fashion, I think literally got 3 ones, not like directly in a row, but every single time he was required to roll, it was like 1, 1,
When it
1.
was important.
Yeah. Basically, his turn. It's like, oh, yay, I got another one. Yeah.
Oh.
It's shocking how much time that happens with him.
Yeah, I get that too. Here's the natural 20 on the appraise check, followed by the natural 1 on initiative.
Yep.
Exactly. It's
Yep.
fantastic. All right,
So
Farazan.
one last aside before we get started. If anyone has heard of the lock picking lawyer on YouTube, I don't know if you guys have heard his videos or not, but he's amazing. He's fantastic. He does all these things where people send him locks to evaluate, and none of them are ever good enough. But he's now part of a online shop, and I bought a practice lock. And so
So do you have
it's
a
rekeyable. There's 6 pins in here and I've got a whole baggie of different pins and security pins and like spool pins and all this other stuff. And right now I've got 2 in there, and I can pick it, but it's silly how easy it is and how there's no skill required when it's 2 pins.
Hang on, I gotta go barricade my door.
Right?
they don't make locks beyond 2 pins in Australia, so
Yes.
Yeah.
You're in
It'll
danger
take me
right now.
48 hours to get there. Mike.
3 pins.
3 pins are good.
Yeah, 3 pins are fine. Yeah, anything beyond 3 pins, everyone is safe from me. That's for sure.
I had this
Yeah.
kleptomaniac version of my life for about a year, and I was looking at a lot of videos on YouTube. So apparently, all you really need to pick any lock at all is a bump key. Like you just
Yeah, a lot of.
yeah, it made me feel really, really insecure. Like I don't like my doors anymore. So come on over. You don't need your
Well,
bump
I
key,
mean,
you just
the-
walk on in.
The lockpicking lawyer, he shows you. He did a video with the rogue guys, and they picked no locks with traditional hooks or rakes and tensioning tools. It was just various ways to do things. Like he's done this thing where he takes a Red Bull can, and he tears it open, and he can shim a padlock. Any master padlocks are just like
He
like that.
MacGyvers it.
Yeah, and the padlocks that's got the spin numbers on them.
Yeah.
The combination of letters or digits or something like that.
A combination.
Not the combination like with a dial, but with you have to spell something or
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
enter the numbers on a little spinning wheels. Those you can just push in, a very thin blade and just kind of go click, and every single one of them opens. It's silly.
So
Wow.
Rachel, MacGyver was a TV show.
I know who
Okay.
MacGyver is. Are you kidding me?
What are you drinking tonight,
'cause they
Rachel? I saw you drinking.
they
What you got?
rebooted it.
Drinking,
They did. I heard it
Mon-
was awful.
Cold snack
It was.
lager.
You're drinking what?
Montucky cold snack lager.
Oh, that's actually good. I've had the Montucky before.
Yeah, it's really not bad.
Yeah.
It's very smooth.
Nice, just very beery.
Yeah, it's just a beer.
Well,
Very
I don't know
beery.
what else to say about it.
yeah, like some beers are hoppy, like IPA. Some beers are too
Doesn't
dark.
have any
It's just
standout
like a
notes.
just straight up golden ale, and that's become my
it is.
favorite. It just
Yeah.
It's ricey.
very
or
easy
wheaty.
to drink.
it's ricey.
It's really not that weedy.
I've heard that if you drink enough beer, you come to learn to like the taste. Like it's an acquired taste.
Well, yeah.
I Yeah.
You don't like beer?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
It's okay.
All right, you're off.
I've acquired it.
Hang up.
That's
Just
what's
hang
called
up
It's a
now.
shame. He was fun.
That is strange. Like, yeah. I mean, I should
Never acquired it.
I should do my vetting a little better next time. All right,
You
Ferris.
contacted me, buddy.
We have 7 viewers. Go, go, go.
Okay.
Oh
go,
shit,
Go.
we're getting to the game.
All right, go.
Fair's on.
Jeez.
You see Alma
I hit
step onto the stage, walk
Uh-huh.
across. From the perspective that you are standing, you can't quite see this drop down the stage hole. But as she walks by, you see this gigantic-ish, large gray tentacles snap out of the floor and attempt to wrap around Alma's waist. It is your turn.
This is right at the end of the play, right? Like, we've done this.
The play has been
This is-
over. You guys sat and
okay.
watched it.
Yeah.
You told me like it was missing some of the live actors. You imagine that would be out doing other things, having if there were living gnomes down in the 75-year-old deserted city. But the
bit
magical
confusing.
part, the
A little bit.
illusions in the back were active the whole time. So you got kind of a half a play.
Mm-hmm.
That's half
I was
inspiration.
dancing along. I know. I was like,
It was kind of cool. I mean, if you're gonna give it a rating, probably 5 out of 10.
And
Better with
I
live
assume
actors.
Alma like freaks out at this, right? I mean, she's just like, ah,
Yeah.
Or, I mean,
So it's not
Oh,
actually
she
touched
embraces
her
it
yet.
completely.
Finally. Yes, master, please take me. So again, this is all acting at one time. It's literally coming out of the ground, and you just react first. It hasn't touched her yet. Doesn't taken quote its turn yet.
okay. Well, seeing this thing rise up and look like it's menacing her, he will run forward, leaping over Boxy.
Boxing?
Boxy? He just says his name anytime
like a
we interact
Pokemon.
with-
I forgot to roll for Boxy. Hang on.
Yeah, you got to roll for Boxy.
Okay.
He turns into a dice
So he
and rolls
can
himself.
run.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, but he
last.
will run forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here.
All right, so
And
let me give you the description now that you're up there.
Uh-huh.
There is a hole in the ground. It's a trap door, you think for the shows. And the trap door has dropped down completely. It's flat. And what you
Okay.
see is a small creature, a small gray creature, but it's got these long tentacle arms, and one of them has shot out of the floor to wrap around Alma.
okay. So it's a Muppet.
Basically, with long
It's
arms,
Alma.
very long arms.
Okay. All right, then he will take his staff and whack the thing with it.
Okay, I'm giving it a little bit of cover because it's in the hole, but go right ahead.
Okay. Out of curiosity, can he see the floor? Is this thing standing on the floor?
It's
Some sort.
it is it's only about 5 feet deep, so it's dark down there. But the ambient light in this room is enough to where you can see.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm not going to do the crazy thing that I thought would be kind of funny.
do
But
it anyway.
Yep. He, 10, I assume, misses.
10 does miss. Yeah, you
All right.
nail the floor.
Thanks
so-
anyway.
Very robust.
E for effort. Thoughts and prayers.
As like it's sucked out.
Anything else, Fair's on?
Yes. No.
You
I
good?
have nothing else.
All right, Khaldun,
Ouch.
you're up next.
Thank you, Mike.
Let's see. 2, 3, 5.
Kill it with fire or ice or electricity or acid.
I run up next to it.
Okay,
What
basically
have
the
you?
same description.
Can I see the creature?
Yes,
Like the creature, not just the tentacles, but the creature itself.
yes, you see the entire creature. It's a small grayish creature. Has fairly large fangs, big eyes. It's small, but has 2 really long tentacly arms, and it has regular feet, but has these long tentacle arms, and one of them's kind of curled up beside it. The other one's lashing out to attack Alma.
Okay,
Mm-mm.
I light it on fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bonfire.
Burn it. What are you
DC
casting?
13.
What are you casting?
Bonfire.
Bonfire. Okay.
Dex DC 13.
Hot, 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 hot.
Mhm.
Ow, ow, ow.
Let's see. Let me go on the right page.
Okay. So
Roll the 16.
all right. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 5. That's my full move.
I'm sorry. Hang on.
So I'm done.
That wasn't an accurate roll. That was a roll from last week. Let me actually roll this. Oh, I rolled a 14. I just wasn't down there. So it did make it safe.
Okay.
Hey.
All right.
The second one.
So I'm done.
Okay. It is now the evil's turn, and it will actually attempt to do what has been telegraphing for like the last 5 rounds. Reaches out to attack Alma. Does a big lot hit. Where's the plus hit? Oh shoot, 21.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the 21 hits.
Okay. yes, sir. 21. Yes,
indeed.
affirmed.
Yes,
Um,
indeed, that will hit.
So this tentacle lashes out, and it's got kind of like an octopus. Well, not an octopus. It's got not suction cups. It's got some spikes on the tip of it. Wraps
Oh.
around you, doing a little bit of damage, 4 points of damage, and you are now grappled, which is basically
Okay.
restrained. You're restrained, which means you have a movement of 0. You have disadvantage on your dexterity saves. You have disadvantage on your attacks, and evil other bad things have advantage to hit you. However, it is
Okay.
So is she grappled or restrained?
she is restrained.
Okay.
She's restrained,
Pick one.
and it's wrapped around her, and it starts to tug you down into the hole. You don't move yet.
Oh,
I'm just
no.
telling you, like this. You feel the pull of the tentacle as it's got you attacked. It's got you wrapped up, and now it's pulling you down. It is
Okay.
around your throat. You're breathing right
Oh.
now, but it's slowly tightening around your neck.
Okay.
Alma, it's your turn. So,
Um.
let me give you some options. You can do an attempt to break this. It is a grapple check, but you have an attempt. You can make an escape check, which is a DC 15 athletics or strength, whichever is better. Probably athletics. As your action, or you can take a normal
The
action.
same thing.
That will be
Yeah.
your, that will be
I'm
your
gonna
full
try.
action.
I'm gonna try to bust out.
Okay. Give me a DC 15 athletics check, strength check.
Will a 5 do it?
5? That's
No.
just barely missing it.
5's a good roll. 5's a good
It's
roll.
no 7, but it's all right.
Is it? Okay.
All right, you still have other actions.
Hey,
However,
you know what? Actually, I have inspiration. I'm gonna try again
Okay,
because I do not
do
want to be
it.
in this situation
yeah,
right now.
absolutely.
So let's try again.
Oh,
Okay,
well,
6. Excellent. One
6
better.
is a good roll.
Strictly
Sir,
better.
I don't know
right.
about you guys, but I feel
Nope.
inspired.
At least one of us is.
So,
By definition, that is
Yeah.
There's
better.
only enough room
Well-
for one person to be inspired by that roll. It's only a +1.
Alma, you do have a movement
All
which
right.
is 0, but you also have your bonus if you have anything else you want to try to do.
I don't even think I have that. So nope. I'll just do whatever happens to me.
Okay.
Bonus action to panic.
Enjoy.
Yeah, I start yelling loudly.
This sucks. Puzzle.
Hazel is going to fly up and swoop on this thing and give Tarathiel an advantage. Essentially, help Tarathiel to hit it.
Okay.
Aid.
So does Tarathiel have to actually be in melee at the time of the assist? Because he is not. You know what I mean? Like you're assisting somebody
I
that's
do
not there.
know what you mean.
Yeah.
Give me 2 seconds,
Okay.
and I will tell you real quick.
In-
I am looking it up.
In any case, if
Let's
it's going
see,
to
actions,
stay there,
combat, help.
could read-
Okay. You can lend your aid to another creature in the completion of a task. When you take the help action, the creature you aid gains advantage on the next ability check it performs. Oh, wait, no. You can aid a friendly creature attacking a creature within 5 feet of you. So the person doing the aiding.
Okay, so you couldn't aid.
You feint, distract the target in some other way. If your ally strikes, so the ally does not have to be next to it.
Correct.
The only creature has to be next to it. So it's good for
Yes.
ranged.
Yes.
Okay.
Perform the help.
All right.
All right. So she will swoop up and help Terethiel.
And there's no roll for that. It's just an action, right?
It's just an action.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
And then she will back off to like right there. Her fly is 60.
And she has swoop, so she doesn't provoke.
That's correct.
All right. Tarathiel,
Bye.
is there anything else for Pazel?
No, I'm done.
Tarathiel, it's your turn.
Tarathiel is going to come up the stairs, draw his rapier, and say, "Hey, let go of my friend."
All right, try a different angle because from there you cannot see the creature. It's down in a hole. You're down on the stairs, so you have to be.
Can I?
You'd have to be
Okay.
beside. You'd have to be beside Khaldun.
I could go like there.
Yes, yes.
Right? Okay.
All right, now you're good. It does have a little bit of cover, but you were able to attack it. You were able to reach it.
I said, "Let go of my friend."
Ooh-ah, ooh-ah.
From over here too. Ooh.
It's 21 to hit.
21 with cover. That's a hit.
Hooray.
That is 4 piercing damage and then maximum sneak attack damage for a total of 10.
10. All right. It squeaks out in some sort of strange, hideous
Squeaky
screech.
language.
Yeah. And the skin's real rubbery. Like you pierce it with a rapier, but it, you know how it goes in for like 2 or 3 inches, then finally pierces the skin and gets through.
Ugh.
Kind of, yeah,
Gross.
it's kind of irritatingly gross. Anything else, Raphael?
No, that'll do me.
All right.
Actually, hang on. No, that'll do me.
Okay. So behind everybody, because everybody's moved up to the stage to help out Alma, you hear Boxy go, "Ah!" And that's it.
Does he turn into a pew?
He actually disappears. He flattens out and
Oh.
becomes part of the ground.
Okay.
What?
So he eats Pyzel while we're not watching.
Yeah. Just
Yow.
I'm hungry.
Fairzon, it's your turn.
He's
Round
like,
two.
Something not wrapped. All right. It's like, Boxy, get up here.
I feel
Stop
kind
being
of bad.
a coward.
I feel kind of bad for this thing because we're all just standing around a hole poking weapons into us. It's just
We can't really
smacking
blame
at it.
Boxy at
So
this point.
it's
You
a little
s-
bit brutal.
You see just below, about 5 feet below the stage, there is a second floor, and you can see that there's area beyond that. Like it can move away.
Okay. All right. In that case, Farazan the fighter jumps into the hole.
Okay.
Like bodily 2 feet into this thing, you know.
Okay. Farzan, before you do that, the area that the monster's in is flaming.
Is on
right now.
fire.
It's right underneath him. I mean, he's got more move. I'm not going to end my turn in a bonfire.
Okay. So you can't move through an opposing creature,
Okay.
right? By rules of
Dang it.
5e, you couldn't move through a
Okay.
doorway. This thing is occupying a space that you would have to
Okay.
drop down into. So I don't think you can actually. I love it, but I don't think you can actually perform it by rules as written.
Fair enough.
It's blocking the doorway essentially.
Fair enough. Okay.
Shove it first.
Huh?
Shove it first.
Yeah.
Ask it to
Alternatively,
move.
Push
See if it'll move over.
Pardon me.
If I grab the tentacle, can I? What sort of action would it be? I assume it's a grapple to grab the thing, but like, can I pull it up? Look what I got! It's a big one.
The tentacle that's wrapped around Alma.
Yeah.
I would give you the same DC to basically release her. So you could assist her, essentially getting her out of the grapple, because it's like a python. It's wrapped around her, and you can see it slowly constricting and dragging her down into this hole. So if you want to give her your action to break her free from the grapple, absolutely, 100%.
Okay.
You'll need to move
I
beside
will
her.
do that. Okay.
But besides that, yeah, go for it.
All right. He said, let go of our friend. And
Damn right.
Yeah.
mechanically he does whatever it is Matt said.
Athletics check. Or strength. Well, it's probably athletics. That is strength based, I believe.
All right, rolling athletics. I'm good at that.
Are you?
Yeah,
Yes,
you
you
are.
do.
You sure are.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. So you walk over, grab the tentacle, and just literally, without effort, unwrap it from around her neck. She is no longer restrained or grappled.
Thank you.
He's like, keep your tentacles to yourself.
Anything else?
No means no.
Fair's on?
I think that's it. I mean, that's my standard, right?
That was your action. You got a little bit of move left. You do have a bonus.
Okay.
That was a 24 for anybody playing at home.
Yeah,
That was a
sorry.
good roll.
Yeah. I think I'll just hold on to everything else and see what happens.
All right.
If there's any way that I could, I mean, assuming I can't like interpose myself between Alma and the thing, right?
Not presently.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Khaldun?
I will keep my long staff at the ready.
Okay.
Okay, so the ground's still flaming.
Yes.
Concentration, so DC 13.
Is it taken at the end of your turn or its turn?
Good question.
I think it's the end of its turn.
All right, let me double check that. It's its turn.
Okay.
You are correct.
All right.
I grapple the squid.
Okay. Give me. So you're grappling the creature is what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So it still does have a little bit of cover. It's a little difficult because it's through a hole, but please give me a try.
Go for it.
Please
Yeah,
do your
please
best.
try.
Insert evil laughter here.
Right.
Maniacal laugh.
21.
21.
There you go.
You're going to have to jump down into the hole in order to accomplish it. That's part of the thing because you can't grapple it from 5 feet up. So you jump down and you have it grappled. Like, okay, you're wanting to grapple it from 5 feet up on a stage and it's down in a hole. What was your idea? It looked like you seemed perplexed. It wasn't what you had planned, but what are you thinking?
Okay. I mean,
You want to grapple its
typically
tentacle?
5 feet adjacent. It's okay.
You know what I mean?
It's
Like,
okay. Whatever. It's
but
fine.
you have it. You have it grappled. You had to jump down the hole to grab a hold of it.
All right. So knowing this, I'm going to stop my concentration. So I'm not going to jump in a bunch of flames.
Oh, I will give you. I'll give you a 5 foot move. You don't have to end your round in the flame. You can be beside it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I've grappled it, and I am going to drag it out of the hole.
Climbing back up. Let's see. Grappled speed 0. Can't
It's
be
difficult
moved.
terrain,
Condition
right?
ends. Grappler stated condition also ends. Ba. That will be an action next round to drag it
Excuse
up
me?
out of the hole. That will not be a
Wait.
movement.
So you can move creatures. It's just difficult terrain if they're grappled.
Is there a roll for that?
No, they're grappled. You can grab somebody and you can move them.
Okay. Take a look at it. We'll go with it right now. So what's your plan? Where are you trying to move it?
I am dragging it out of that hole, so it's easier for us to dogpile on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move myself like
Oh,
right there, sort of just to show that I'm dragging it out of the hole. Actually, I guess it'd make more sense for me to back up, wouldn't it? Like that?
Well, we're
You see
doing
what I'm doing?
lot of movement with a grappled creature. You can pull it right
that's
up
half my
to
movement.
right up beside the hole, beside Tarathiel and Alma. But do me a favor, like you've once your round is over, check it out. Let's make sure
Sure.
we're doing this right. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So my goal is to grab it and pull it out of the hole. And to put it basically right in front of Tarathiel.
Done.
Okay. And I'm finished.
So the wizard jumps down into a hole with this half tentacle Cthulhu looking creature, grabs it and just drags it out of the hole. Interesting. Hang on, let me update the map.
Awesome.
It's actually its turn. And some shit's gonna happen.
For sure.
All of its invisible buddies show up.
I'm trying to put it on. Oh fuck! Why is it doing that?
Wrong computer.
I see a spider. That's not good.
No, I'm using the spider as an icon.
Okay.
Dude,
Just having difficulty. No, don't do that.
anybody see Batman?
That will always work.
Actually, yeah. I watched this Snyder Cut last night.
How was it?
That's 4 hours of my life I will not get back.
I watched the last of not WandaVision, Falcon and Winter Soldier.
That was amazing.
Fan.
It was good.
Oh my god, I was like ugly crying towards the end of it. It was amazingly emotional.
Yeah, it was tough.
Of course,
good though.
I hear that the Mortal Kombat movie is utter shit on a cracker. Like, just absolutely worse than anything they've ever done before. Amazingly awful.
Wow, that's saying something.
I found your answer about moving grappled creatures.
Okay. What you got? This is basically how we
When
did
you
it.
move, you can drag or carry the grappled creature with you, but your speed is halved
Okay.
unless the creature is 2 or more sizes smaller than
It's
you.
otherwise it's normal.
Otherwise, it's normal.
All right, so it's just one category. Yep, you had plenty of movement left, so you successfully jumped in the hole, grappled it, and drug it out of the hole. However, it's now its turn.
Yeah. It's still grappled.
It
goes
is
back into
grappled.
But it's got another tentacle.
However, grappled is not the same as restrained. That was a part of its ability. It doesn't have a disadvantage on its attacks, things like that. So it has a movement of 0. However, it has 2 of these wiry, tentacly, gross arms. One of them strikes out at Khaldun. The other strikes back at Alma, trying to get its original
Oh,
prey.
man.
So the first attack, this will be towards Khaldun.
Much like Elf.
12. Does a 12 hit?
It does, except that I cast shield, so it misses.
You respond with, oh, nice reaction. Ooh,
Yeah.
look at your mage.
Are you?
The other one, hey, Alma, do you have shield? Because, it doesn't matter. It rolled a 4. All right, so these
No, it
tentacles
doesn't
just...
hit.
I'm thinking of the alien squiddly looking things from not 4th of July, Independence Day. How, when they were
Day.
when they were in the smoke
yeah.
and they're like the tentacles are just flapping everywhere.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
attacking you, but it's just like it's just going wild right now,
That's
hissing, and
Release me.
yeah,
and then
yeah,
Data's going to
yeah.
show up and talk creepily in the smoke.
It used its action to attack, so it cannot break free from its grapple. It cannot move. Its move is 0. It is done. Alma, it's your turn.
All right. I am going to.
Run away!
No, I'm gonna
Screw this
cast
tentacle
spell.
thing.
Inflict wounds.
Inflict wounds.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so weird that you played this life cleric and like just dissolving things with disgusting
Die.
death.
I'm a life cleric. I like to suck life from others.
Like others to live because of me.
Yeah, she's a life reallocation cleric.
21.
21's a hit. For sure.
Ooh.
All right. I'm gonna do 3d10.
Oh, God.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Inflict wounds is gross.
Holy man.
14.
14 points
14.
of damage. This thing
necrotic.
is just... The skin is starting to fall off its bones.
Oh,
Looks rough.
Yeah.
It is slowly slumping, but it is still alive. And you like,
And I say that. I say, yeah.
yeah, take that, death. All right.
Give me your life.
Anything else, Alma?
No.
memo to self: do not piss off Alma.
Right?
That's enough.
Oh my God.
I've heard enough
He
people.
just dissolves flesh on the things. It is Pazel's turn.
She swoops and assists, or helps Trathiel again.
Okay. Anything else?
And she's done.
In and out. Tarathiel, it's your turn.
Tarathiel is just going to attack this thing.
Yeah.
You have advantage because of the assist.
That is a 22.
Oh, yeah, that's a hit.
He has advantage.
Five piercing damage and 4 sneak attack for a total of 9.
So you did have advantage, but it didn't
Try it again.
matter. That damage, you
You can
pierce
still
it
get a 20.
through its cloaca, and it falls over still.
Oh, okay.
And the tentacles
I
stop
said,
flapping.
let go of my friends.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Actually, what's funny is we're grappling it.
Yeah, right?
The
That's
lady
this
said
thing's
no.
thing. Like, it specializes
So
doing what you're doing to it.
respectful.
It's really sad. You demoralized it, really, when you grabbed it. More
Very
than anything.
confused.
You
Wait
made-
a minute. This dude in a shirt is grappling me. This is wrong.
Right?
This-
You
this-
hurt its
this
feelings
wizard.
so bad, it just kind of gave up. Like, oh man, that's my
There's
shtick.
I did judo for a few years, and there's a moment when somebody grabs a hold of you and they find your center of balance, and the world just starts to move, and
Oh,
your brain just
yes,
panics.
yes,
It's
it
like,
does.
uh-oh,
This is so wrong.
Yes. Ethan and I have
I
I
studied.
am no longer in control of this situation, and I'm going to be wherever this person wants me to be.
Ethan and I have done jiu-jitsu
Yeah,
for years,
accept
and
it
I've
now.
done some
Yes,
judo, and
yes.
absolutely,
Yes.
somebody gets that right, perfect pivot point. You're like,
Yep,
how
yep.
did the world
You're
just
just like,
flip
uh-oh.
upside down?
Yeah, I know someone who's done a lot of jujitsu, and yeah, some of the stories she told me about, like, it's my wife.
Spoilers.
I know some.
Yeah,
I know
spoilers. She had a football player who was like, throw me, and she's like, what? She's like, throw me, and he like ran at her, and she's like, she grabbed him and did the rollover thing and just let
Yep.
go, and he's like,
Sacrifice.
"Whee!"
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. And honestly,
He's like,
women
that was great. Do it again.
in those kind of like judo, jiu-jitsu situations, women have the advantage. They're that center of gravity is so much lower.
Low.
Oh,
Yes.
Combat is over. This
Yeah.
thing is laying there oozing black ichor all over this pristine, dusty stage.
Farazan jumps in the hole.
Oh shoot!
You're standing. You're
Cannonball!
like knee level in the hole.
Oh, okay.
As I see him jump into the hole, I stop the flames.
Okay.
Oh.
Thank you.
Let's not
Raphael,
cook.
Timeout.
Raphael
Farazan.
tries to close the trapdoor, but it's not working.
there's a fair zone in the way.
There's a pheasant in the way.
All right, you jump down the hole, and all kidding aside, you're able to get down there and kind of squeeze into the under area. There is a couple of small skeletal bodies,
Mhm.
way like dead for years, like skeletons. No icky. There's no moist. It's not moist.
The moist bits.
Yeah.
They're desiccated.
But what's
Yes,
down
but it's
there?
nowhere near as fun.
Huh?
Jamie said, do you mean desiccated? I'm like, yeah, but that's nowhere near as fun as saying not moist.
I like to drop the word moist in whenever I can. I like just the heebie-jeebie factor of it is amazing. One of the bodies is actually pretty well decked out. Like, it's well equipped. It is wearing a cloak and
Is
has
it Goliath size?
no. It's gnome. It's a gnome-sized
Okay.
cloak. Sorry. When we get to the Goliath city, you'll be in you'll have spades. But there is one. It's wearing a cloak. It looks like it's wearing kind of a costume over the skeletal body. Looks like it's probably one of the thespians that are normally up there. It's wearing a cloak, and it has a smallish bag on its hip. Otherwise, the down below area is just, dust and spider webs and
Okay.
shit. Like this creature's poop everywhere.
Wonderful.
It stinks.
How is it alive down here?
Stinky.
Yeah. Farazan takes a pooper scooper and scoops up one and sets it up on the thing. No.
Nothing but shit
Thanks,
down
buddy.
here. One for you. No, he will. Any of the. I guess they're gnome-sized bodies.
3 of them.
3 of them. If they're within reach, he will, pick them up and set them up. The ones with the equipment.
So the other of them are naked. Like the other 2 have old, kind of rotted, not moth because there's no moths down here, but old rotted clothing that looks like it would be some sort of costume. but the cloak itself is in pristine, clean condition.
Okay.
Oh.
And you have no problem lifting the bodies out, handing them up to the stage above.
Okay.
And it's obvious they are gnomish skeletons.
Okay.
You're,
Do you know
got a
what
minute,
these things
I can
are?
cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
Good idea.
Take it. You're gonna do it as a ritual. Take 10 minutes.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll allow it. Anybody gonna do anything during
As
those
it's
10 minutes?
As it's within the confines of the rules, I'll allow it.
Yeah, might as well. I got a book here that says yeah, so all right.
Tarathiel is going to try and rouse Boxy with a copper coin.
Oh, so the floor. He's lying there, and then the eyes pop open, and this mouth on the floor just creepy maw of just fangs opens up and goes, "Ah, copper! I love copper!" And as soon as you drop the copper in his mouth, he pops up back into his standard chest form.
You all right, buddy?
I was?
You flatlined there for a moment.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm a coward.
That's fair. That's fair.
No
Not
qualms about
everyone's
it.
built for combat.
Might as well just, get out of your way, let you do your thing. I was ready to run, don't worry.
Good. I'm
Farazan
glad to
will-
hear it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt there.
No.
Farazan will take the time to bring up the bodies, and then he'll grab the squiddy thing and put him underneath and shove him down, and then step out, close the trap door.
Okay.
It is a fitting end for that disgusting thing.
Anybody that has a knowledge of history can give me an idea. Can try to get an idea what this creature was. I'm not used to 5e knowledge checks yet. So we've got history, arcana, nature. Nature would work also. History or
Alright,
nature.
I'm gonna try nature.
Okay,
But just an attempt. I don't really have a great plus, but
that's okay. This is 5e.
Nope.
7's actually
I don't know.
amazing. What'd you roll?
10.
10? No, that's enough.
Yeah,
This,
It is?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is known as a choker. Right? It's a small apparition creature. It is a more or less a lurker. Not necessarily. I'm wanting to say like eats carrion. It attacks its own creatures, but it's known for hiding in the small spaces, lashing out with the tentacles, choking them to death, and then eating them later. So this was
that's
a choker. Choker.
This was a near ideal situation for it. A
Yeah.
little,
Yeah.
small little thing, trapdoor, lash out. Yep, perfect.
If nothing else, 10 minutes pass. Yes. Okay.
Are we taking a short rest? I'm sorry.
No, it's not a short rest. He's casting Detect Magic as a
Detect
ritual,
Magic.
which is
Okay,
10 minute.
okay, that's what I thought. Right.
Short rest is an hour if you all are interested. At the end of your ritual, so inside the bag as you're casting, you guys are obviously opening things up. There is a small book, as well as a long, about 8-inch long metal diamond shaped rod in the pouch.
Ooh. Is it a key?
And at one end,
Okay.
it has the gnomish marking for a J.
Holy crap.
Hey!
We
And-
win.
As Khaldun is casting, it doesn't take an actual wizard to determine that the book itself is a spell book.
Doesn't
Oh, my
take a wizard
goodness.
to tell that.
And at the end of your casting, the wand. I'm sorry, I didn't mention there's a wand also in the bag. But the cloak.
Come again?
The cloak is magical, and there was also a wand inside the bag that is glowing magical.
Nice.
The cloak and the wand.
Yes.
Okay.
And if you want to go ahead and write
Score.
it down, a quick perusal of the spell book. It is full of illusion spells. I can give you that list real quick if you want to take that.
It's the director.
Show.
It's the
Go.
script.
Show. You ready?
Okay. Yep. I'm ready.
It has alter self,
Mhm.
color spray,
That's an illusion.
detect magic,
hmm
invisibility.
Or did you say detect magic?
Yeah, it has detect magic.
Okay,
Invisibility,
Ooh.
silence, silent image, and illusionary script.
They're illusions, Michael.
Illusions.
Awesome. Awesome. Invisibility for the win.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, good spell.
And alter
Yeah.
self's good too.
Yes.
We'll show you.
I'll show you that I'm not here.
Yeah.
And it looks like Tarathiel's actually taking the initiative to move over to the J door. You pop that key in
Yeah, I
there,
just
and
wanna-
it rolls
Just wanna
right
try the
open.
key. Yes.
Yeah.
So I think there was just one more J door, and that was by the spider room with the bath.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Spider
correct.
Bath. Spider Bath. Spider Bath.
All right. What are you guys doing?
Nice. So, I got a question
Celebrate.
about identifying magic items. Is that a short rest or a long rest thing?
Short
I
rest.
can't remember.
Short rest.
All right.
Or there's obviously identify spell, but to do it for free, short or long rest.
Okay. All right.
And we got a cloak and a wand, right?
Cloak and a wand.
Yes.
You are detecting magic. The cloak is producing illusion magic. The wand is producing divination magic.
Oh,
Mhm.
nice. Okay.
What you got? Any
No
copper?
coppers.
No.
No copper.
He goes flat.
He melts.
All right, guys.
Guys,
What
I've only got one copper left. Maybe someone else should feed Boxy for a little bit. So otherwise, this is going to get expensive real quick.
Well, I mean, it's nice to have copper. You don't have to give me copper, but I really like it.
Well, you know.
It's nice. It's nice. Goes completely flat again.
I'm
Clear.
just out of character and thinking meta-wise. We found the J key in a room that was locked with 2 J doors.
Uh-huh.
I'm thinking that we're expected to come through some of these tunnels.
Yeah.
Or just pick them and get through. But it makes sense that the person that has the J key is between 2 J. I don't know. Whoever
Yeah.
wrote this is on crack to think
Sadistic.
this is a good idea to have this many damn locked trap doors.
Okay, but we have a key to a door. So, do we want to go investigate it now, or I mean, how injured are
think-
people after that?
I'm okay. If we did a short rest, I wouldn't be mad, but I would be fine to go ahead.
I think we press on as fast as we possibly can and try to clear this thing tonight.
Okay, let's go.
Damn the torpedoes!
Go. Onward. Go.
I brought my
You're-
battering ram. He picks up.
You're a bad
Tarathiel.
man.
As Farzan walks up to the nearest wall, I know there's a door here.
He just
It's just start kicking it.
I know there's a door here.
We've actually experienced that thought process. I
We
believe.
Yeah.
To be fair, yeah, we did. To be
Yeah,
fair,
let's
there
go
will be
check
some.
out that J door then. Let's
Yeah.
just keep it moving.
Which one are we talking about?
We want
I
the
think
spider
only
J
one
door,
that we
the
haven't.
bath J door.
Spider J.
bath.
Spider J.
Oh, that one. All right, let me find that on my map.
I'm
Are
trying to
we
make my
okay?
character
Everybody's
correctly.
there.
Or my token, I meant.
All right, you insert the key, pops in, rolls back, and there is a large, dark room. I'm guessing Tarathiel is the one. He has been historically opening the doors.
We lost
Yeah.
Rachel.
Rachel's
That's all Rachel.
down. We have a downed Rachel.
Sorry.
She's back.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I was grabbing something.
So you open the door,
Don't
and
worry
that's
about it.
primarily what you see right there.
What? I thought it was a big room.
It is a big room, but you're
Oh, okay.
standing in a
Gotta
doorway
go in it.
and a porthole, and that's your vision sight
Oh,
of
okay.
stuff from this.
Suspense.
Yeah.
Try to
Do-do-do-do.
perceive traps or something, or is somebody good at that?
Nope.
You are.
I am. I do that.
You're gonna do a perception. All right.
Yeah.
Where are you perceiving from?
The bath.
Wait. I want to perceive the door.
Washing her pits. So the door's open. The key
She's a
opened
nature
it.
elf. She doesn't do that.
No shaving, no
hippie.
bathing.
I'm crunchy.
I'm crunchy.
White's out.
I guess. Yeah. I'll step in.
Okay.
Oh
He was
no!
waiting on that. He was waiting on that.
Exactly what I wanted. You step into this room. Do you have dark vision, or what kind of light source are we talking about? So I know
have
how
dark
much
vision.
you do.
Dark vision to 60 feet. Yep.
Okay, I just want to be sure I give you what you got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, that is what you see there. And
Everybody, come on in! Hurry with me. This way.
As
Take
the
off your
ceiling
helmet and run
starts to
headfirst
lower.
into the nearest wall.
What a
so
blank, featureless room we found.
Damn it, Alma, stop casting command.
Yeah.
So to the south, that is an open doorway. That is there's no like open locked door. It's just a passageway. You got the two closed and locked doors to the east, and a passageway to the north. It looks like there is grass on the other side of that doorway to the north.
Good.
I don't believe it.
This doesn't.
I can't believe this. I
Not
can't believe this.
kosher with our map here.
Yeah, this is weird.
Tarathiel would like to scan the room with his mirror.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Get back here, Alba.
10.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to let everyone in.
10. You do not see anything that is out of the ordinary, or nothing.
No, I
Nothing
didn't
new.
think so.
Hey,
I'm
Matt,
sure it's fine.
Yes.
It's fine.
can you send that other map to either the Discord or something so I can reference it? Because I don't have that other map.
Yeah, let's just.
She's not in our super secret Discord channel.
Oh,
I would like to be, though, if that's okay.
I'm
This
gonna
is
put it on.
guys
Are you
only.
looking at Twitch
I am looking at Roll20 right
or
now.
Roll20? Let's see. There we go. Is that what you're asking for?
Oh, yeah, we had this
Yes.
room being much wider in our original map.
Mm-hmm.
So it's narrow, but it's long. I mean, it's 80,
Yeah.
80 feet long, 30 feet wide.
It's cold
Here?
in here.
So-
Where am I?
Look,
We are
you
right
guys
there.
are right
Oh,
here.
here.
So
Okay.
this open space here, it's just a narrow, not narrow. It's a 10-foot wide passageway, no door, nothing rolled back. It's just an open passageway. To what you can see from there is grass on the ground, and you actually
Okay.
hear the sounds of chirping, birds chirping, gentle, quiet nature sounds. I guess, deer
Okay.
taking dumps, things like that.
Lovely. Okay, we can go to the other one. I was not oriented to
Okay.
this map.
Sure.
So. Okay,
Anything for you,
thank you.
whatever you need. There we go. Oh, let me reorder it. Beep, beep, beep. We're back on. Let me zoom in.
Extreme
Okay.
close up. Whoa!
Oh!
Whoa.
Blah. All right.
Well, while we're here and doing it, I guess we're going to look at these two doors that we can see. Can we see what runes are on them?
Yes, you can. The
Yeah.
bottom one is a Z, as in Zed. The top one is E, as in Ed.
Got
And the one we
for
came
one
through
of
is
those.
J's and Jed.
Jed. It's a whole hillbilly roundup right here.
It actually works.
My son told me this week last week when he came home from preschool, he said, "We finished Z. We're done with the alphabet. I don't have to go back to school anymore."
I've learned all there is in the world.
He's like,
I have-
"There's
It's all the
nothing else."
picture.
All the knowledge. I don't remember
Honestly,
this.
that's the end of
I don't remember personally, but our mom has told me the story several times that the night before my first day in kindergarten, I was so excited I just would not fall asleep. So she stayed up
Yeah.
with me all night long, just taking care of a kindergartner. Go to
Feeding
school,
you. Yeah.
have a great day at school. I come back. She said she woke me up the next morning, and I looked at her surprised, going, "I have to go back." That's like a one-day thing, one and done. Yeah.
Aw.
I wish I was accurate because I would
Alright,
love to
I
not
went
have been going to school for the
kindergarten.
last 50
That's
years.
it.
Yeah. That was the last time Matt was ever excited about going to school.
Yeah, exactly. It died then and there.
Broke your spirit right then and there.
I mean, I learned A and B. What else is there?
Yeah.
Right? Come on.
they have
All right.
the inflatable alphabet men? I think-
Yes.
I
Oh,
think
yeah.
You and I went back to went to the same kindergarten.
did.
So yeah, on the wall they had the inflatable alphabet men.
Yeah, and we had this great pit that you could
Oh,
climb
yeah.
down into. It was stairs, and it's
Take
where they,
naps.
huh?
And take naps.
Yes, that was the best place to take naps. But that's where the teacher would climb down into this pit with stairs all around it, and introduce the new letter for the day, and all the kids would be sitting on the stairs around it. But we had a pit in kindergarten. I mean, like,
What?
yeah,
What?
yes. Heath and I were raised in the pit of kindergarten.
True.
That's what.
It's literally the truth. It's about 5 feet deep, and there was just these carpeted steps down.
Stairs.
Yeah. I mean,
Weird.
That's what adult education is missing: naps and pits.
Honestly.
all right. So I guess I haven't told you anything at all about this room, have I?
Nope.
Apparently, this looks like a large dining hall. The chamber contains only the wreckage of once fine furniture, 2 iron chandeliers. Good God, chandeliers. It was hyphenated and it took two sentences. Oh, give me a break. Chandeliers dangling from the ceiling, while a third, its rope severed, lies amid the debris on the floor. So there's a large banquet table, chairs around it. Everything has kind of been smashed. 2 of the chandeliers are up on the ceiling, and the third has been cut and is lying on the floor to the side. Otherwise, you hear chirping birds and rustling leaves from the north.
What is the guy who did all the swashbuckling movies back in?
Errol
Errol
Flynn?
Flynn?
Yeah, so this is the side of an Earl Flynn movie. Somebody cut the rope to the chandelier.
Yes,
and
he
smashed
saved
it.
the damsel.
And they rode up.
The damsel is missing, but apparently at one point she was safe.
Yeah, she's fine.
Tarathiel would like to check out the down chandelier and just see if there's any, was it dropped on somebody? Was it?
The damsel in distress.
It looks like it was.
She's in distress, no more.
He drops it down. It's like, did I miss anyone? It's like real Schwartz.
It doesn't appear to be cut. It looks like it probably just wore out with age.
Mhm.
The other ones are deteriorating, but this one just fell.
I like my version better.
Yes, I do too. I'm going to write that in and tell Paizo to rewrite this 10-year-old adventure.
Okay.
It's 15.
Don't walk under the other ones because this one just kind of fell down.
Yeah,
Good call.
Is there any magic in the room?
there is not.
Okay.
Well,
I feel
you're
like-
close enough to the doors. You get the normal magic from the doors, but otherwise, no.
Tarathiel's looking fabulous. It's pretty magical.
Get the bling.
Yes, but do you glitter?
You know, one of my PCs at work, she uses
I know
eyeliner,
so
but
much.
it's glitter eyeliner. It's the most fabulous thing I've ever seen in my life. It is
Fabulous.
fan-freaking-tastic.
I think it's amazing that in your work context you have PCs and it means something
Right.
completely different.
Every time you say it, it triggers a thing in my head, and that's not what you're talking about.
What does
at
it
all.
trigger?
Play a character.
Yeah.
Oh,
there.
he's
I was thinking computers, PC.
in-
But yeah,
No.
yeah.
Yeah.
I play
Some
with
people don't
characters all
think
day.
Yeah.
What
no,
about the
that's right.
NPCs?
We did not see you playing with your adults.
Why didn't I tell me my ass was this big?
So it looks. Are we wanting to go for the grass or for the stone?
I personally want to look at the grass.
Is the grass greener on the other side?
It's
The grass is greener where you water it.
Oh, that's true.
so looks like
Deep,
Khaldun.
that's a deep man.
Khaldun, you can see in the dark, can't you?
Negative.
Negative. All right.
He's got a torch.
I can.
Well, I was just.
Well, so
I mean,
I have a torch, so
well,
Okay.
it's,
yes, I
it's
can. But
20
I want
feet,
to-
but I was just going to give you some more sight because you're so close, but don't really see much more than that from where you are.
Is the grass magical?
The grass. Yes.
Almost.
Yes, it is magical. Now that you've
Magical
I
grass.
step
Magic-
through.
oh,
I'm
magic
just looking.
grass, the good
Just
stuff.
looking.
Roll it up.
The shit comes from
Looking.
Vietnam.
Tarathiel
Perceiving.
takes out some papers.
Yes, all you hear out of that room is, dude.
Dude.
It's
Well,
sitar
man.
music.
What does mine say?
Dude. So you step
Oh,
up.
mine.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Alma,
We
you
will
step
call
up to
this
the
room
edge. It looks
Raw.
like a forest. The section of the dungeon looks like a small forest. 4 great trees, which there are 2 more back in the background. Sprout from the grassy floor, the leafy crowns fanning out 20 feet overhead to form a roof of deciduous leaves through which rays of sunshine filter. Brambles and thickets form impassable walls, although bramble archways set into the north and south walls lead to dark passages and chambers beyond. Ooh. 2 mounds
Ooh.
of stony rubble flank a hole in the middle of the east wall that appears to be a natural tunnel through the underbrush. A gentle zephyr
Zephyr is right. Yep.
causes leaves to rustle, and birds
light
chirp merrily
breeze.
in the boughs of the trees. So I'm gonna give you the whole room because, like, that's all the mystery I can handle.
This is
and
more.
it's all an illusion.
Yeah.
Yes, this
It's more your
is.
domain than mine.
You can give me a knowledge arcana check if you like.
I would love to.
Love to.
I would love for you to as well.
So the
Yeah.
tunnel,
Trees.
tunnels
10.
tunnels to the east. It's definitely runs on magic.
Detect
Trees
magic.
they look like
Detect
cupcakes.
magic.
Could I try it?
Yes, yeah. Are you trained in arcana?
No.
No? You can try it. It's just a harder difficulty. That's the only reason I ask. If you're trained, it's easier. If you're not, it's harder.
16?
Yeah, you think
pretty
if
good.
you've heard of something like this, there are spells out there that give permanent illusions, and this one is known as Hallucinary Terrain.
Oh.
But it's been made
Halluc-
permanent years and
All
years
right,
ago.
I will say that out loud.
Oh, you're so smart.
That's a made up word.
Yeah.
Illusionary. Yeah.
Hallucinary? Yeah. Like
Hallucinary.
curvilinear.
Yeah, I say that and everybody's like, just shut up.
Hallucinatory. Hey,
You
it
don't
has
even
been
know
a
what you're
long
talking
damn
about.
week, all right? Hallucinatory terrain. So this is actually a 3E. It's probably another thing. It's a permanent image. It's a permanent illusion of a forest. The sounds of the birds chirping, the trees
all
rustling.
fake.
Yeah, it reminds you a lot of the first room where you saw the masks on the walls and the sounds again. Probably just some peaceful getaway in this underground city for the gnomes to go enjoy some semblance of
Hellhole.
nature while they're acting like dwarves.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is it bucolic? Is it bucolic?
Yes.
Can you spell that?
All right, good.
Can you use
Khaldun
that?
Thesaurus.
Can you use that in an essay?
He did. He said, "Is this bucolic?"
The church is lovely for its bucolic setting.
The hole to the east is very similar to the ones you've seen before. Something's dug a hole into the wall. To the north, again, is an open passageway. There is no door. It's not something that's been blocked. And to the west, which you've probably already seen, is a D door.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
So that gravel is around a skulk chute.
Yes, yeah, basically.
Okay, all right.
Get that a little bit better.
So, are we going forward, or do you want to investigate the southern door?
Either
What are
way
the
is
other two
fine.
keys we have? We have the N key.
We have N and E actually, so
Ooh.
we could open this E door.
You have Jen.
Yeah.
We could.
Yes, we can spell Jen.
Or Inge. Nedge? Janie. Or knee, because the J's silent.
The
Anyway,
possibilities are almost endless.
I think we just ended them. There's like 10 options.
Eight.
Maybe
Yeah.
6?
Yeah,
Maybe
clock it.
6. Unless you go singles, E, N, and J, you can spell those words. What E? What door are you talking about?
E.
Oh, the one back in the
Yeah.
back in the
E for-
banquet hall.
Yeah, E for eso.
E for Ed. All right. Go down, plug in your E door. Give me an idea where everybody is. Is that accurate?
Oh.
What's on the screen?
Good. Yes.
I went kind of.
Who's got the key?
I mean, I typically carry the keys, so
I've
should
been-
probably-
Yeah, Mike's been,
They
or
call him the key man.
Tarathiel's been doing it. He's got
Key
three
master,
fingers.
that's much
One's good for a
better.
key
the
ring.
key master.
So much better.
We have
Okay.
got to get these two together. It'd be an extraordinarily bad idea.
You stick the key in the door. Same reaction. The door rolls to the side, opening up to a 30 by 30 room, and there is another one of those digging holes. What'd you call it,
Digging
Heath?
Skull
Skull
shoot.
shoot.
Skulk chute.
Skulk
There's a
chute.
skulk chute to the north. In the corners,
chute.
this is essentially a pantry for the banquet hall.
A
Okay.
bagel hall?
The banquet
Banquet.
hall.
Okay.
It's
So
a
many bagels
pantry
you can't
for the
even
bagel
stand it.
hall. Cream cheese is in the Z door.
They have schmear. They have bagels. Anything you could want.
Shawarma.
Jelly.
No, with some shawarma.
I'm gonna do the usual scan of the room with the mirror.
Okay.
Give me a perception.
11.
11. All's clear.
Farazan says
Anything
a
up-
joke about the Dalai Lama.
Nothing that my passive doesn't pick up.
No, ma'am.
I'm going in.
Charge head first.
Want some bagels?
Barefooted.
Who's hungry?
Yeah, pretty much.
It is essentially a larder. It's a pantry. Any food that's left over, which isn't much, has rotted years and years ago.
I'm less hungry.
Kimchi.
It stinks in here. I vomit.
There are some scattered jars and baskets, dried herbs, some vinegar.
Bonus action to buff.
But the bread and any kind of food has been molded away years ago. Skulk shoot.
El queso
I
is
feel like I have
viejo y
Tourette's
moldy.
now. I'm just like yelling words. Skulk shoot. Ah, balloons. Ah, squirrel. Turtle. Not much
I like
to see here.
turtles.
But you, so I'm sure you're going to go check out the skulk shoot. It goes forward. You can see.
Oh, wow.
It does connect to the tree room, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And it goes on for quite a way.
Oh,
So
thanks.
we could
Superhighway.
circumvent this creepy forest room if somebody wanted to.
You could do what?
Go past it.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
those-
Yes, you could
yeah.
definitely squeeze into the tiny hole and crawl headfirst into danger.
Alone. Yes.
Alone. Or backwards. I guess you go foot forward. That'd be difficult.
feet
but
first?
Yeah.
That'll help you to protect your face. Does make it more likely that your shirt will ride up though. So
I feel like your
you'll
face
scrape
is
the
more important
sides a
than your
bit.
toes in general.
I mean,
Really?
I don't feel like
Do
that
you-
at the moment with a broken toe, but
Broken
That's what I'm saying.
and man, you're all like phalangied up. You have no fingers and your toes broken.
down,
Oh,
phalange
full
down.
circle.
Phalange down. That is
Alright.
what you see.
Okay. So what's
Um,
the move here, gang?
Fair- Farazan starts piling rotted food into the skulk chute.
Okay. No, we're
No, just
talking
kidding.
like 75-year-old
no,
rods.
Pony, he'll like that.
Dust.
Ew! I leave. I don't want to be.
Yum.
Yeah, this is
I'm
this is
just
not
kidding.
fun.
Yeah, there's no,
South.
but there's no. Everybody laughed.
Except
yeah,
for
there's- I
Farazan
mean,
is
there's
like,
nothing-
nah.
Well,
I love
Have
vinegar.
Start
fun, buddy.
grabbing
And he
moldy
just
food. I'm like,
What's wrong, guys?
Vinegar's good for
It's-
cholesterol.
didn't
These are
Calhoun be doing
delicacies
that? He's
where I
got no nose.
I can't smell any of this.
I have
That's great.
All I can do is smell. I can't hear or taste anything. It just smells.
out.
But yeah, there's nothing. I mean, there's no containers that would be large enough to carry. I don't know, a key or anything.
No. It's
I-
it's definitely all
I vote for heading
foodstuffs
south.
and things that would last years, like vinegars, dry herbs. But even the dry herbs, it's been 75 years. They're kind of useless at this point.
Okay.
Just looking at the map, Tarathiel would vote for heading south because it looks like that doesn't open up into the rest of the complex.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's fine.
So if we clear out this area, then we've kind of only really got one direction left to go.
Yes.
Yep.
So heading south,
Gander.
going south, moving down.
South.
Yeah,
This test
whoever redesigned this dungeon forgot to update the map, and I'm annoyed.
That's a passageway from your perspective. Goes east and west. Boop.
Alrighty. Going in.
Going in. We've got a door and a passageway that goes to the south, and a door and a passageway that goes to the south, east, and west. So that was a terrible description. You see what it is. Doors left and right, and 2 passageways going south on either side.
Okay. Can we see the runes? Or do I need to approach one of the
You're
doors
about
and
20
put
feet
myself in
away.
horrible danger?
You have to
I have 60 feet of dark vision.
You have to advance to the danger. A to the left, R to the right.
A and R.
I like how you say R. I like that. Ah.
Is that not what you said?
Ah. I said it like a pirate. Arr. You said it like, tasty. Arr.
I'm confused and slightly aroused. All right.
That's how I like it.
Perfect.
Sense motive?
I'll just tell you. I think I lie about that.
Now we get to the part of the show where Jamie quits.
Again.
I have to talk him down
Right.
every week, like twice a week.
Every week.
Please don't go.
That's funny. Oh no,
We need
someone's
you to soak up
unplugging
all
my
the
modem.
hits.
What happened? Oh my goodness.
So it looks like Tarathiel is over checking down to the south. It
Yeah, we're
is
very,
a
very clearly splitting the party.
Yeah, but within 30 feet, checking each other out. It's pretty symmetrical. You see that it goes south 20 more feet, doorway, 2 doorways going into what looks like probably a central chamber. But this door to the left has a D as in dead, and the one to the right has a door which is D as in dead. They're both D runes.
Double D's.
Double
Ew.
D's.
Double D's.
Yeah. If I were naming episodes, that would be the name of this one.
Thankfully, you're
But-
not.
It's shoot. Oh, okay. I was about to say I didn't even check, make sure that Adam hadn't done any Dark Souls, but we are actually indeed playing Dungeons and Dragons right now. It's great.
Thank goodness. I know the rules to that.
So I feel terrible as a
That's a
DM.
lie. I can't back that up.
What keys do you have? You've got
N, E, and J.
E and
N, E,
J.
and J. Okay.
Remember, we can spell Jen.
Jen.
Yes, Jen. Or
Yes.
Ni. With the silent J.
Yes, that too.
This dag has never gotten old.
See,
All right.
A, R, and D, which is none of the keys that you have. If I'm
All we
not
need is an N, and we could spell done.
Which was the letter that has the mechanical trap?
J.
J's.
Oh, and
J is a
yes.
solved
we've
problem.
opened all
at
the
this point.
J's.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
All right,
maybe
into the creepy forest it is
to the
then.
forest. I think that's the way to go.
Hi ho.
I think we should stride
That's-
confidently forward. Ah!
You just did. Too confident.
That's more your,
I'm
that's
not
more your
this
domain
confident.
than mine.
Stride confidently forward.
I
It's
forget.
there's sunlight in here, right? I mean, there's.
I think it's
Yes.
dark. Didn't you say
It
it's
is
dark?
actually dark.
Oh,
Weird. Okay.
But then it's really weird that the birds are chirping in the middle of the night then.
yeah.
Yeah.
Huh,
Tell them to
Foxy's-
quit it.
Foxy's trying
Oh,
to eat
I
Calhoun.
moved. Wrong one.
Not again.
Oh,
Foxy ate.
Still with us?
Yeah, he's been following you. He once you started going north and south, he just kind of plopped down, turned into a puddle. Like, let me know when you're moving.
Chewing on the chandelier.
Were there 4
Yeah.
chandeliers
Is this copper?
before?
Do what? Now there are 2 chandeliers.
Yeah. I think we should just go, right?
After you.
Do
Alright.
it.
This is
Well,
this is more
actually-
your domain than mine.
Do it.
I think Farzan just went forward.
Yep.
Oh, okay. He's owning it. Let's go.
He steps forward into the not light.
Go with you.
Step forward into the darkness. The description hasn't changed. It's the 4 trees, the forest, the birds chirping, children laughing, happy. No, there's no children.
Children.
There's no children. But the door
Okay.
D is to the west, the hole to the northeast, and the open passageway to the north.
Let's go to the north.
So yeah, you're gonna have to get past the trees. It doesn't appear that way, but this is thick foliage. You see that there's a doorway there, a passageway, but you can't see really much further than That's moving the whole map. Let's
I mean,
not do
is-
that this time.
Whee!
You'd think I'd
Is
figure
there
this out
any
by now.
I feel
checks
the
I can do to see if it's safe, or
Give me an idea what you're thinking. What are you wanting to check out?
I just don't want anything to grab me if I go.
Well, sure. That's like a daily thing, but
Um,
specifically, what are you looking for?
I don't know. Looking at the trees for any type of weird thing to make it seem like it's not an actual tree.
Okay.
Maybe,
Give me a perception check.
Tentacles.
even though I guess I know it's not
Yes,
already.
yeah,
Yeah,
'cause
we
already
know this is all an
established that.
illusion.
Tentacle
All right, fine.
PTSD.
I
Let
don't
me
know.
just walk through it.
Yeah, let's just go.
Yeah, there's no problem walking through, and it's you know it's an illusion because Khaldun has detected it and let you know.
Yeah,
But it is a magnificent illusion. You feel as though, and you actually feel the touch on your skin as you push the trees aside. This is a very powerful illusion. So you're literally climbing through or pushing your way through the trees to go north. You said you're heading north to the passageway.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So who's there? All I see is you guys on the southern passageway.
All right. Well,
That's a good
Farazan
illusion.
will keep right at the edge of Khaldun's torch, but he'll kind of push forward. So
Yeah.
Yep.
Just move
there we
forward.
go.
So Khaldun's got okay,
Tarathiel is bringing up the rear.
and Alma just charges.
Yes.
So the
I don't
the
know what else to
party
check for.
skulks through the dark and creepy forest.
I'm trying to
Alma
rush.
Alma
I don't know
says,
how to creep
I-
on roll 20.
remind me again, Alma, do you have dark vision? Just keep reminding me
Yeah.
because I forget. You do?
Oh, yes.
60 feet, 5, 10, 2, 3, 4.
She runs by Farazan. He's like, ah!
There is a
Oh, God.
passageway, stairs leading up, 10 feet incline. There are the tunnels to the east and west that have been dug out by skulk holes. What are they?
Skulk
Skulk
shoots.
shoots.
Skulk shoots. All right. 2 skulk shoots to the east and right. Left.
Hmm.
It's like 1, 2
East
V.
and right.
East of
That's the same direction on
I
the map.
know. That's why I had
normally.
to, otherwise I would have corrected myself. It'd been like west and left, which is still the same thing. Fuck. So that
Port and starboard.
okay. The passageway, reverting back to the normal stone that you've been seeing the whole time, goes up a set of stairs which does incline approximately 10, 15 feet, and it looks like it opens into a larger room to the north. You do see there's 2 skulk shoots to your west and east. But that's about
Okay.
it from here.
Okay.
You're chirping behind you. Leaves rustling.
I'm out of here.
Checking that out. Oh, that's the wrong map. Let me open this up. Voila. And voila. Let me see this.
Voila.
Not coming from.
This area here, that is a wall. Just FYI.
Okay.
Because you've seen this skulk shoot from the left going in,
Mm-hmm.
which dropped into a room. From this direction, it goes to a wall that looks like a different area. Like there's a wall between the 2 areas.
Oh,
that
I
you've
see.
seen. Does that
You're
make sense?
gesturing again.
Oh, am I not clicking? Shoot.
I switched over to Twitch and I can see what you're gesturing at, though, so it's fine.
So looking from where you are now, this skulk chute goes into an area, but there's a wall here. But you've seen it from the other side when you first arrived in the Jadaroon. That this skulk chute dropped into a separate room. This is a wall that divides that area.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't like it.
It all sucks.
Truth.
Well, should we keep going?
Should
Sure.
we keep going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Onward.
Okay. Go up the stairs.
Where are you? Where are you,
Whoop, whoop,
brave,
whoop, whoop.
brave Sir Alma?
I'm not by
She's at-
myself.
She's
I'm
at the
not
top
by
of the
myself.
stairs. Yeah, I'm trailing along for Zahn to
Yeah.
make sure he's got light.
Okay. Narrow path. I mean, you can see not a whole lot. You do see that there's rubble on the right and probably a passage going north to the left. But from where you are in perspective, you can't see east and right. Or, did it again. Where is it coming from? West and right. Alma
Peeking.
charges forth.
Peeking.
That's more than a peek. That is a view.
That's not true. I'm peeking. Look,
Jumping
my head's
but
just
you
barely
feet
over
first
the
into
line.
the deep
You
end.
I'm
peek into the
peeking.
entire room.
Oh man.
That is a
Okay.
passageway. So to the kind of the northwest northern wall, there's a passageway going further north. There is a
Mhm.
door here, which I think you can see that now. Can you see that?
No.
Here. It's a little obscured. It's weird because of the rubble, but there is a door there, and there is a whatever.
Shoot.
Chute to east and west. In this room,
No.
Dragons.
no,
There's some bloody.
you don't want
excellent
to adventure
tunnels.
over. A 5-foot wide, rough-hewn circular tunnel breaches the west wall of this chamber. Another punches through the wall to the east. The rubble they left by the excavation of these tunnels has been pushed to the northeast part of the room, leaving the rest of this chamber clear. A few rat bones litter the floor, but otherwise the room appears to be empty.
I don't like the way you said.
Yeah, I don't like appears.
To the
The
magic
guy
of
with the
sight.
mirrors in the back.
What's that?
I said the guy with the mirrors in the back. And apparently he's
Get up
trying
here.
to get a TV station that he shouldn't be.
I'll move back so you can come up here and check it out.
I think Mike's distracted. Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
he is distracted. So
Okay.
he
That's
has
okay.
he has this. Yes.
So are skulks known colloquially as like expert tunnelers and surveyors? Because they've been able to like make these turns directly into these rooms.
Give me a knowledge arcana. That is a skulk thing.
Knowledge skulk
Knowledge
is a
skulk.
5.
Don't know.
Yeah, that's fair.
Not really sure.
my,
try.
my like Farazan's like respect for the
Yeah.
abilities of skulks has gone way up, and his respect and for gnomes has gone way down during this
So
this whole thing.
now
here.
that you've specifically kind of started thinking about it, all these holes are perfectly symmetrical.
Hmm.
They are round. They are like you can use a compass to make these kind of holes.
That's odd. So there's some sort of gnomish drill down here that they've been using to go through these things, huh?
Seems like it.
That is an option that you have thought of.
Actually, that'd probably be more like a dwarven thing. That would make more sense.
Is there any sort of like creature, like a worm or something that might do something like this?
Give me a knowledge nature.
Knowledge
Okay.
earthworm.
Knowledge purple worm.
No.
18.
No.
18.
Hey.
Not this precise. This is a perfect circle. These are all perfect circils.
This is a feat
As
of
though
engineering.
drilled by something that doesn't
Machine.
change. Like you know that if you had a burrow speed, you wouldn't have a perfect circle behind you. It'd be rough.
Right.
These are perfect circles.
Okay. They are literally shoots.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
Daddy.
Well,
It's somehow worse. That, like, not only are they invisible and they have this expert knowledge of underground surveying, but they also have technology.
So this reminds me of the movie Labyrinth with the goblins.
The
that
cleaners,
are
yeah.
riding the cleaners
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the
Cleaners!
It's like 1 inch deep. It's perfectly safe behind him, but it's horrifying on the other side. Yeah, that's this whole dungeon.
Neat.
Horrifying on one side and boring on the other.
All right. Are we carrying on?
Yeah,
Yes.
let's go across
Think
hall.
of the children.
Think of the children.
Yeah, we gotta go. We gotta do
Think
this.
of the
Mirror.
children. I just saw a roll. Was that your knowledge check, Haldun? The 15?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
All right. What you doing?
Sally forth.
Sally
Just moving up to the next doorway.
As you step into the room,
Dang.
No. Sprung.
literally as
The
you
one time we don't
one
do the
foot
paranoid bullcrap.
into the room, you immediately hear from. So we're gonna do Tarathiel because because it's an immediate reaction as soon as he steps into the room. Tarathiel step into the room, and from both the left and the right,
Naturally.
you hear what sounds. So in modern day vernacular, I guess you would say, it sounds like engines turning on, winding, gears rolling, spinning sounds, both sides. Complete. Now that give me a perception check. But you see a shimmering on both sides of you, and not like an individual.
Invisible drills.
Not like
Great.
like an invisible individual, it's not like a creature's invisible. It's the area is shimmering.
That's worse.
Yes. The whole area looks like it's shimmering with invisibility. I mean, you've seen invisibility nonstop so far.
Is there magic in this room?
You can't tell. You are pretty far back.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. If Tarathiel steps back into the passageway,
So no stepping. Just give me a perception.
You're going to explode first.
Yeah, I have to damage you.
right. Sorry. 14.
14. Okay. So you do see the shimmering. You hear the sounds of whirring, the sounds of mechanics coming to life. Like they're fresh. They haven't moved in a long time. Rusty gears spinning.
Activate the murder machines.
And as you step in, you've got these heightened reflexes. You hear this from both sides. Immediate response was, just like you did, back the hell out of this room. You hear heavy, metallic, clunking footsteps stepping towards you from both sides. You don't see a single thing. And we'll pick up here next week.
Ooh.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
I can't see a wee bond.
And I'll do my best to actually save these. So, I guess if you're on episode 11, you probably have noticed, if you haven't seen, I have lost episode 7 and 8. I set them for download to put them up later, and my drive was full. So unfortunately, those are lost forever. I sent a message to Twitch, but they don't keep anything. Like, it's gone. Sorry. So we have a vacancy or a void. We have episodes 7 and 8 will never be on YouTube. However,
I have an idea.
Yes,
I have an idea for
yes.
that, but we'll talk about it offline.
okay. But to those that haven't seen it, I apologize. We may do something later to kind of fill those gaps if we can remember what the hell happened. But it's basically that was them exploring part of Jadaroon and finding keys and meeting Alma for the first time, which is really, really disappointing to me that we don't get to see the introduction of Alma in episode 8. But I've figured out the problem.
I have taken extensive crappy notes. So we'll see
Yeah.
what we can do.
I have crappy notes
we
too.
can-
We can probably put our heads together.
We can drop down
We
to
can have a brief interlude and have a puppet play.
yeah, we could drop down the
Yeah.
choker
With like the
room.
little bats, you know. Whack, whack, whack.
So
I have trouble. I have trouble like operating a puppet.
Yeah.
you're perfect for a gun, though. Your trigger finger's all good.
I need a puppet that's like had a stroke and only half of its face works. Like,
So we're gonna try to do something. Obviously, everybody's on board with that. But as of right now, 7 and 8 are in the wind, which taught me a lesson, and I will be downloading this immediately. Thanks to Jamie's wife for watching.
come to backpationetwork.com and
Yes.
then join the Discord server and then come and talk to us and hang out.
Actually, I
It'll be
will
great.
tonight because I am off for the next 3 days. I'm caught up, so let's go BS for a while.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Thanks for
See you there.
listening.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey.
Where's my damn mouse? There it is.
And I've been muted.